Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry Sadovy at the Movies. So this is going to be a very short rant, and although I have often, especially if not on this channel, certainly on my other channel, discussed the prospect of rebooting and remaking movies, and of course there are things that I look forward to, like Jay and Silent Bob reboot, because I always like the characters and I've been a Kevin Smith fan for a while, so I don't mind that. But when you actually remake, almost shot by shot from what I understand, of course I didn't see the movie, so let's be fair, but judging by what people said and the clips that I've seen, when you remake shot by shot The Lion King and make the occasional little changes, but for the most part you make it shot by shot using more or less CGI live action elements, I don't understand. Because the thing is that The Lion King, if they had chosen to maybe make a live-action adventure, I don't even know how that would have worked without the CGI, quite frankly. But if you're going to also bring back the exact same songs they had in there, with the exception of, I think, one that was created for the movie, why? Why are they doing this? Money, of course. That's the obvious answer through Disney, but also a real lack of imagination. Think back to the Disney movies that existed 70, 80 years ago. Pinocchio, Cinderella, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Alice in Wonderland, the list goes on, including The Lion King from 1994. Why didn't they just re-release the movie, the original animated film, in theaters? People would have probably flocked to go see it in a big screen. Why didn't they just do that? But now they're doing this all the time. It's part of the course for Disney. So, lack of imagination means doing the same thing with Aladdin. That's live action. They could have just remade The Thief of Baghdad. They didn't have to do Aladdin, the Disney musical, the exact same way again, except, of course, live action. And almost, from what I understand once again, because I haven't seen it, the same songs. Beauty and the Beast. Same thing. The original film was nominated for Best Picture. It's actually, I think, the only time a Disney animated movie was ever nominated for Best Picture. And you do the same song. So, here's the thing. Think about this. What if Pixar, in a few years from now, decided to remake Toy Story? You wouldn't be for that, would you? I mean, how are you going to make that movie better? You can't. You can't make Toy Story better. That I have seen. I've seen the first 3 Toy Stories. Pixar is the only one that seems to be willing to go the extra mile. They look for stories, they sometimes create stories out of whole cloth. They are what Disney once was. Disney has to stop doing this, but these movies are making money, so therefore, who am I to judge? If people are going to go see it, they're going to go see them. They want it done in almost exactly the same way. Of course, it's not being done exactly the same way, but it's being shot by shot using CGI animation. Aladdin, of course, seems to have more live-action elements than The Lion King. Again, based on what I've seen and what I've read from people. Just think of it this way. Nobody is going to take Escape to Witch Mountain, a live-action Disney movie, when we used to have them quite frequently, and remake it as an animated adventure. They're just not going to do that. I mean, who knows, they might, but you see the point. Pick your own stories. Stop remaking these movies and doing it almost exactly the same way. There's no need for a replica. Just come up with your own imaginative stories. Disney could be perusing through so much stuff now. They have the money, they have the talent. Do it. I mean, and also, why are you picking director Jon Favreau to do Lion King? Wow. Whew, that's my little rant. What do you think? Do you think Disney should keep doing this? Or do you think that maybe Disney should take a page from Pixar? Or a page from its own history, Disney, of making its own movies? Even if they were based on fairy tales or other books. So what? That's good. Those are my thoughts on it. Lend me your thoughts. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what I hear. Of course, pretty soon I'm going to be reviewing movies a little more often than So if you like what you hear, please subscribe to my channel, Jerry Sadovia The Movies. And this is Jerry Sadovia, signing off.